Hello, today we're here with the letter N for our April A to Z Junk Journal Challenge. Our letter N, a neat napkin note nook tuck. Make a tuck using a napkin and a note paper, then put it somewhere unexpected, a special corner, a nook. Stay tuned for details and tutorial. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with the letter N. And our letter N is a neat napkin note. Nook tuck. We're going to make one. We make a tuck using a napkin and a note paper and then put somewhere unexpected a special corner, wink, a nook. Okay, so we need a note paper. And so I have this blue note paper here and a napkin. And then we'll work with that. And so there's our note paper. And here's our napkin. So the first thing that we're going to want to do when we work with a napkin in paper crafting is we want to open it up and we want to separate the ply. So we are going to use the handy dandy little tape dispenser here that my dad had gotten me. And go ahead and just rip up the ply, maybe. There we go. Okay, and it looks like this one just has one extra ply. I think I got these napkins at Dollar Tree. I like them because it's simple. This blue stripe is really simple. And it will go with a lot of the things that I'm working on and working with, especially with the pansy stuff. I'm going to save this because, you know, paper products are a wanted commodity. And so somewhere on this, I need to have a napkin. So I'm thinking about using book page. Okay, so I've got, you know me, I'm trying to use book paper. And so let's read this again. Neat napkin note nook tuck. Okay, so it needs to be something that we can tuck. I'm going to go ahead and make one of my favorite pockets. Okay, so here we go. And so out of book paper, I love to make these pockets. And let's see, we'll go ahead and come this way. Okay. So we're going to fold this one this way, like this, and then this will come this way, and it will all be on there. Yay! Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add our napkin on top of this. I am going to go ahead and I am going to have it fold over. So let's go ahead and cut this down. It's just so much easier to work with a smaller piece. Okay. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead this time and use the bottom of my glue. You saw me use this in the cover videos. So is when I usually use it, but I just don't think that using a glue stick on this whole piece of napkin is gonna work. And I also don't really have time for Mod Podge today, so we're just going to go ahead and use our glue. And let's make sure that we're especially at the top and the bottom right up to the edge. Okay, then we'll push this down. Okay, and then we'll come over here. And we're going to go ahead, get this done, set it aside, and we'll work on our note. Okay, so I'm thinking rather than we'll see where we put this. I'm going to get it put together. I'm going to have it ready that if it needs to be a tuck or something that can go from page to page, then it is set up for that. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut the bottom, and we'll rip the top because, you know, why not? Okay. Make sure that we're good. There we go. So that is the pocket that I'm going to probably use as the tuck. Now we need to use a note paper. And the note paper that I chose is a little bit too big. But that's okay. I think didn't say how we had to use the note paper, did it? It didn't. So let's go ahead, and that's the cool thing about these. If you read the description of the challenge, some of them you can do some other fancy fun things for them. Okay, let's see if this fits. Not quite, but we can fix that. Okay, so we can make this skinnier. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead, and that can go inside. And I love that it will stick out a little bit. Woohoo! Love that. Okay, so now we are going to use this to decorate. It just said we had to use our note paper. It didn't say what for. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this and put this down at the bottom. And I think we'll use it in a collage on both sides. So we'll collage both sides of this. We're going to bring this down. It's going to become a pocket down here. Okay. I'm going to turn this over, and this particular guest check doesn't have a place for words on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and rip my edge off of the note paper. And you notice in the last few videos we're using a lot of the same items. I'm trying to make it so that I do that more. That I have things that are similar, because I'm working on several journals, and I almost have another digital kit finished for the March party, which will mean another project on my desk. So, okay, so we cut these lines out. And these small lines, you know, what can you do on these small journaling pages and journaling cards? you know, even if you just write down some things that you're grateful for, that might be a great thing to write on your smaller pages, your smaller little embellishments. You know, writing things that you're grateful for, writing down an affirmation, quotes that you like, or just even a sentence that will jog a memory that will put you in a good place. Those are the kinds of things that I think are pretty awesome. So then we can come back in and add this piece back in. I'm going to make it also, it's going to be a little tuck spot because you know how I am and with the pockets and the tuck spots. Okay. So I'm not sure if you know how we want this lined up. How I've picked the things for this challenge. And what I did was I had my letter and I picked an element. Like for this one, I had my letter, the letter was N, and I picked napkin. And then I went and looked for something that I could make that had the letter N. And so sometimes it was really hard to find things. There we go. Look at there. Okay. So some extra hidden journaling there. And then we are looking for something that we've been using. We can use this. So this would be build a border tuck right here. And what I mean by that is when I take something and I put the pieces on top of each other to build an element. I call it a build-a. So right here, this is a border tuck, okay, because it's on the border, and we're going to put that in. I'm going to add this piece here on top of that other piece, and it gives us more of that little border. Okay, so it's build a border tuck. You've seen me build a belly band. Build a pocket. Okay, so that gives us a couple of the items that we've been using in this journal. You can write here, you can write here, you can write here, and this will just fit right in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the front. And what else do we have that we can use? Oh, we have this that says thank you, so that can go in there. We might want to go ahead and cover this. Let's go ahead and I don't want to take away so many lines though. Kind of like that this has some lines. Oh, look, here, this is one of the little elements that we made on another video. And it doesn't really fit there, but will it fit here? Sort of. Kind of like it behind there better, but it sticks out. So yeah, we won't do that. Oh, but wait a minute. What if... nope, it's upside down. Okay. So I think she will be really cute in there. That brings our pansy element back in. And Then we have one of our pansy lace pieces that we made. I think we'll go ahead and attach that to the top. Okay. And I'm going to call that good. So that's our note that's going to go inside of our nook tuck thing. Okay, so we're going to want to decorate the outside also. Do we want to add this in here? No. Could add it in here though. So let's go ahead, and we do have a little bit of the washi that we've been using in this journal. And we'll go ahead and just cover up those words. Okay, so that gives us that. I like it. We can add this up here just because we don't want it to go to waste. And I think I'm going to put a little piece of this in. Now I'm going to have another piece of it left. I'm thinking the spot where this is sticking out. And across the bottom. Okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we can get this ready. So it's a little bit too big. Of course, we can turn it into a pocket because that's what I do. I turn things into pockets. That's how my journals end up so chunky. So I just keep adding pockets and pockets and pockets. Okay, so there's that. And we have our little jar. These were in my stash. Okay, I think adding a line of the crossword puzzle what are these? Clues. I was going to say cues. I'm like, that's not the right word. Okay, we'll just put those down on this page here. And then I think we'll go ahead and this is from the Antique Pansy Journal Kit. We'll just cut a pansy off. Rip a pansy off. Okay. Take it, add that to the top. So we end up with quite a bit going on here on this little fun thing. And it is still wet. It's picking up things. Okay. So there's that. And this will fit. Okay, so we're going to put that inside there, but we're going to wait until after it dries. Do I have a piece of packaging? I'm going to put some packaging down so that I don't stick to the table. And then I'm going to grab a piece of washi for down across the bottom here. Okay. Dry. It's taking its time. Okay, and then I have this, and I'm going to go ahead and put some washi on this. We'll just rip it at both edges. And we'll rip it again. There we go. Okay, so that will be able to go on the front. Remember, that's one of the tags that we made earlier. And so while this is drying, let's go ahead, put it up here. We'll put it so that that side's up. And we'll grab our book. We need to find a place to put this that is a nook. Make a tuck using a napkin and a note paper, then put it somewhere unexpected. A special corner, a nook. So what I was thinking was, you know how in some homes there's like that special place that, you know, it's like a little nook. When you're a little kid, it's the place you want to go and maybe read or something. So I'm going to find some place in this journal that just kind of gives me that kind of vibe. So something like where you're going to go, you know, you're going to go away and it's going to be here. And, or here. It could even be underneath the fabric flip. You could have it there. Could be behind the flip-flop could be a place. We can put something in there. So here could be behind our lace veil. We have a pocket belly band here. It could be behind that. Could be in there. Aha! It could go, if it fit, it would have fit in there. But we could tuck it behind, we could make it go behind here. And we could put a closure like here, and that would be a nook. Okay, so I think that's where I'm going to put it. This will, yeah, this is where it's going to go. So I'm going to let it dry, and it's going to go here. So this is our letter N, neat napkin note nook tuck. Make a tuck using a napkin and a note paper, then put it somewhere unexpected. So we used a napkin. We made a tuck. It's going to go in here. It'll go, the glue will go underneath on that side and that side. It will be a tuck. And then this time we used our note paper and we collaged it onto the note that is inside here. So that is our letter N. And like I said, we need to let this dry. It has a couple layers of glue there, so it's taking its time. But that will be our letter N. So if you'd like to join us in the A to Z Junk Journal Challenge, It is our April challenge here on Dear Julie Julie, and you can find the details video in the description box down below. And you can come on over to that group and join us. There's a lot going on there. I think we have a couple of journals that will get finished within the next day or two, because the elusive letter E video is finally coming out, and I have a couple people that they were just missing the letter E because there was no directions for it yet. And so it's really fun. There in the group there is a post for each letter element, and our people that are working on their journals are putting their picture of their element in there. So if you're confused, you want some inspiration, this element post idea we've just done in the last couple of challenges, and it has been awesome. So putting all of the like items together has been a great addition. So I encourage you to join us, even if you just want to come and see what it's all about and get ready for our next challenge. I will be doing a challenge each month through the year 2020, and so we will have another challenge in May. We do have prizes. Right now, I do a virtual internet party for everyone that finishes their journal and posts it on time and as the directions tell you to do. And I give the party a digital kit. So some of the previous digital kits parties have gotten is the sewing kit, the antique pansy kit, the pansy kit, the original pansy kit. Laura's Roses was a party gift, and Courting Lady Jane was a party gift. Party gift. So yeah, so I think it's really a lot of fun. And if you like a challenge and maybe you have the time, now might be the time to check it out. So again, thank you all for being here. Let me know in the comments what you think might be. And also, beautiful blue and purple pansies. Put that in the comments, and that way I know you're still here. Have an amazing day. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye-bye.